Okay, this is take 2 of trying to make a video for Honorlock. Let's turn you around so that you can see the computer that you're usually looking out of. But now I'm going to try to hook my cell phone so that it will not fall. If you fall, I'm really sorry, but okay. The reason I had to do a take 2 is because I have multiple monitors on my computer and it didn't like that. And I thought just turning off the monitors would work, but no, I had to unplug the monitors from the computer, then it worked. So let's start over. Here I am in the Canvas page for class, and over here on the left-hand side, there's a link that says Honorlock. I'm gonna click on that, and it pulls up saying, here's the exams. So I just created an example exam that I'm gonna test with. Launch that. Do you agree not to sue Honorlock? Because people are really concerned about the privacy issues, but Honorlock cannot read your files on your computer's drive. It's only a browser lock. And here it's telling you the rules. It's not open book, but you can have scratch paper. No cell phones. And in fact, it's gonna check, where did I put my cell phone? Oh, my cell phone's what I'm using to record. Okay, allowed websites, Canvas, WebAssign, and Cengage. Let's begin the authentication. This is the part where it barked at me and was like, you have 3 monitors, you gotta turn those off. And I turned them off, but I had to unplug them, that mattered. So let's go to Browser Guard. I understand. Is it allowed to use my camera and microphone? Yes, if you're worried about privacy concerns, don't take the exam in your bedroom. Like, it's not that complicated. Okay, now I need to make sure my face is in there. Take the photo. Yay. Sometimes if you have glasses and the light is hitting your glasses, then it'll look like your eyes are obscured and it'll tell you just reposition or tilt your head in some way so that it does work. Now I need my ID. I actually have, I have an ID trapped in my phone. Hang on, now my video is going to be all jumpy as I try to dig out my ID card. Ow. Hang on, technical complications. Because the harder I try to get this ID card out of a special place in my phone, the harder it becomes, because I'm trying to make the video not be extra long. And can I do this twice? Excellent. So now my ID card, again, if the light is shining on it so that it's reflective, it'll have a hard time seeing it. But I'm hoping this is gonna work. Take the ID photo. Yay. Verification failed. Oh, it's because the light here isn't that great. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna tilt it up a little bit, see if I can get some of the ceiling light on it a little bit better. Take it again. I have had to do this like 4 or 5 times before. Oh, it's because my thing is set against, okay, try again. Watch this. I'm gonna grab my webcam so that my ID can be facing, oh, but now I don't have a free hand. I need a light source. This phone is a light source. Well, hang on, pause. Okay, like I have tried this 6 times. Now I am ready to click this button here that says contact support. I think it's because my camera doesn't focus. It's made to focus on me several feet back. An ID that's a few inches away is having trouble. So welcome to Honorlock. My name is Test Student. My school is Texas A&M. Start the chat. Support agent. Thank you for contacting. Let's see how long this takes. Okay, I'm going to commandeer the audio here just a little bit. Let me turn down the volume. Okay, so what happened for the next few minutes is they had these let some automated AI thing help you, and so you can choose option 3 for trying to start the exam, and it said, have you tried restarting? I'm like, yeah. What I didn't realize is that at the very bottom there is a chat box, and I should have just typed in, my ID isn't scanning, and that would have instantly been seen by someone in Honorlock and gone a lot faster. So there's going to be 2 minutes of me struggling through their little auto menu things. And had I skipped all that, then this video would have been faster, but this is what happens when you're exploring things for the first time. Like, can you just look at my exam and it's okay? This cache is cleared, no. Well, you are connected with an agent. There we go. Real person. Survey says, ooh, my real person's name is Nathaniel Fikes. Are you there? Write a message. It is not liking my ID when I scan it. Click here to try again. Face detection. Well, this part worked out okay. Ta-da! Take the photo. Yay, that was a success. Continue. Now I'm going to put my card right here in the camera the way it was and take the ID photo. Ooh, that looked like it worked. Yay. Thank you. That's all. See? So, plan for possibly, it's been 2 minutes. 2 minutes that I sat there and tried to work with that. Now we're done. I'm going to close out the chat, close the chat, rate it thumbs up, really give feedback. Go away. Can you just close this? Sounds there. Where were we? We were at, continue. Oh, it's because I closed something out. Is it still up? No. Take the photo. Take the ID. See, because I was trying to close out the chat with the agent, now I am back here where it wants me to do the ID again. Start the chat again. Start the chat. Nathaniel, I messed up and closed it. Can you recheck the ID again? And this time, see, there's a button here that says click here to try again. And instead of going back to this window, that's what I did. So, oh, it's Nathaniel Fikes again. That's good, because I was wondering if it would pass you around to different people every time. Yay, okay, and that fixed. So that was, well, it's been another 2 minutes. Let's continue. I'm gonna close out the chat and close it out, but instead of clicking click here to try again, I'm gonna reopen this window, and it says start the room scan. This is where you grab your laptop or your webcam and you actually show that here on my desk I have a mess of cords, I've got various water bottles, here's my calculator. They're looking for, do you have a cell phone and do you have a friend that is secretly watching what you're doing? Okay, this is a way that if there's a problem we can say, hey look, we did look around their room, make sure they're okay. Yes, submit it. I'm probably going to get flagged for several things. I didn't actually show all the way around very well. So there will be a nice little flag saying, this student didn't do a great job of the 360 scan. Share your entire screen. Okay, go and share the screen. Good, accessing the exam. Notice it says, do not close this page during the exam. Got it. Now, open the exam site. Does it really take me to the exam site? It takes me to Cengage. And this isn't, I would usually go to webassign.net. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to webassign.net. I need to click view as a student because that's how it's going to look. Go. Okay, so now we're in Honorlock. Here's the exam. It says, let me help you find your exam. Go away, Honorlock. You really want to help me more than I need. Here is the thing I created as an example. Click on that. And here's where I need the password. And so I click on that. And, oh, I say, I have found my exam. There's an unlock exam button. And it just typed it in. So I think that's kind of cool. These are different companies working together. And verify. I clicked oh, and now it's verified. There's little green checks here saying, yes, the password was done. And now I have a launch assignment Once I click that, this assignment begins. It pops up. Here is my timer, and I go through and I put in my answers. Now, currently, Honorlock thinks I'm taking an exam. I did try to say I'm a teacher, I'm showing people how to do this. It's gonna flag all sorts of things. I'm talking, it looks like I'm talking to someone. When I did the 360 scan, it should have picked up that my phone is sitting right there making a recording. It wouldn't surprise me at all if somebody popped in, and sometimes I've done videos like this, and it'll pop up and it'll be like, can you just verify what's happening? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm a teacher doing this. They try to not bug you as much as possible. If they think there's going to be a problem, they will pop in and say, we think this is a problem. But Honorlock does not hurt your exam. They do not take away points. They don't accuse you of cheating. All they do is say, we saw something suspicious, and what I'm going to see as a teacher is a whole list of things, and they actually sort it in, these were the most worrisome to the least worrisome. And I go through and I click on it, and it'll pop up a little video, and it'll show me somebody's talking to themselves. Yep, great. I am so glad you do that. You absolutely should talk to yourself. The next one, somebody dropped a pencil, and their face went out of camera for a little while. Yeah, that's a problem. And so I'm like, oh, they dropped a pencil. I see their face went out of camera. I understand why Honorlock flagged it, but it's fine. I've also had somebody's mom opens the door. Are you still working on the test, honey? Mom, I'm taking an exam. Flag, you talked to somebody during the exam. Cool. And I click through these until we get all the way down to the list of somebody sneezed. And it's like, okay, we're done here. So you do not need to worry that Honorlock is deleting or stopping your exam. They address things to me, and then I go look at it. If it feels like there is something wrong, like they've detected you have a phone, or they hear you typing on your phone, there's lots of ways they try to detect that you're trying to get help from someone else. That counts as cheating, and there's a record of it, and so nobody is going to be arguing or fighting. Honorlock is definitely in your favor if you're an honest student, because there's a record of no, nothing weird happened, okay? And if you're trying to cheat, Honorlock is very much going to try to catch that, so don't do that, and there's nothing to stress about. They don't keep videos, I don't keep videos, we're not trying to do anything weird. People really have grief with Honorlock, but there it is. Now, in the end, make sure you submit your answers. I have had students take the whole exam and they forget to click submit, and it's like, oh, now things are harder. WebAssign will try very hard to save what you're doing, but that's different than submitting. So in the end, when I am all done and I've clicked submit, there's a button down here in the very corner that says exit Honorlock. And it says, this is going to close your exam and your proctoring session. Are you sure? And you say, yep, okay. And it all goes away. Honorlock as an extension takes itself off your browser, because there's a lot of issues people have with having these sorts of browser extensions on there. And there you go, you're done.